Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on which part of the world you are. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you my Holland Institute of Technology project in deep learning course, emotion detection using convolutional neural networks. It's about emotion detection, but let's start with some motivation. Imagine that we enter to the store and we want to buy something, but cost of our product is not suitable for us. Of course, it makes us sad, or if it's discount or some kind of good product, it makes us happy. Using this kind of data sets, we can improve our store productivity. We can use it for marketing systems, for analyzing store retail, and other bunch of things and bunch of fields. The main goal of this project is related with using emotion detection system in stores and applying to it other age detection and heat map systems. Let's back to my project. The main idea and main difference of this project, I didn't use for creating any model, open source dataset. Yes, you heard right. I created it by myself. Let's enter to Google and write like sad people face. Let's enter to images, and by clicking download all images, we can download all of the pictures related with sad people face. Let's check it out. It takes some time. Ready, yeah. Here we can check it. We can see here bad people, sad people face, and here also other sad people's face, other. Great, it works and it looks like awesome. Let's do the same method for happy people face and download it from here. You download all images. Awesome, it's also ready. We can check from here. Happy people. Happy people, yeah. It's great, yes. Then the main important role, the main important part, creating dataset is already ready. And this is my notebook. It's already open and share it. You can use, you can run, you can create your open convolutional neural networks emotion detection project. Okay, let's start it with installing dependencies and setup them. As I mentioned, I'm going to build a custom deep images classifier using my open data already, and well, my model performs, and I'm going to build a deep images classifier using Keras and TensorFlow. So I will build a sequential deep neural networks. Then I will evaluate, test it, and last but not least, I will save down this model so that we can make it elsewhere and use it ever we need it already, get it to it. And then next part, it will be like building data pipeline, but we already discussed about it, how we will like collect data and use them. I probably need is to get some images, happy and sad and like angry, other people's faces also, but I don't want to like spend my time to this. If you want to add other people, other emotion, for example, normal or angry or like hesitant, etc., you can just download it. And the next step is I also want to mention our helper is Keras and TensorFlow to load it up. So I'm going to build though an end-to-end image classification deep learning pipeline. Think, wow, that got really long, really quick process. So first things, what I'm going to do is what I already discussed it, need to get set up loads, some data, and like train them. Here, using pipe list, we can check what kind of tools and which version we are using. Okay, I don't want to stop here. And another thing that I want to mention for this project, I used 2.8.0 TensorFlow version. Explanation mark pip install TensorFlow GPU, OpenCV Python, and Matplotlib. So what I mean that TensorFlow and TensorFlow GPU are going to be used as a part of deep learning pipeline itself. So I'm going to use the Keras sequential API in a second to be able to go ahead and do that. OpenCV is going to be used when I'm going to remove my .gi images, and Matplotlib is going to be used to visualize my images that's like obvious for us. Okay, and here you can check my data set, like data set files. It's a GPG, BMT format of my data set. And here I'm creating a function to analyze my data. And we are loading our data. We are like uploading, and we want to start pre-processing process. Okay, and here we can check, for example, all the figure size, this kind of pictures in one line, and we want to scale my data, so we can scale using opening new variable which calls data. And we want to make it with regular size. And the next process is split the data set. And of course, the most part of our project is building deep learning model. When we want to build some kind of model, of course, we use, first of all, the trained data. And our goal is the first thing that like creating taking and separating training data. And here you can see, like, I installed already TensorFlow, and I'm using here Keras models inside of the TensorFlow. Okay, and what I want to mention here are here TensorFlow GPU are going to be used part of deep learning pipeline. And here the main idea of using like sequential is API in a second to be able to go ahead and do that. OpenCV is going to be used when I want to remove my .gi images. Okay, we are creating data, and we are using here convolutional 2D layers and other layers for making images size and like detecting them. Okay, and it's important part of our train process. We will train our data set, and here epoch is equal to 20. It will like check my data set 20 times, the meaning of it, and plot performance. You can see here performance is not so bad. It's accuracy of the model, like how high with accuracy do it detects, do it checks. Of course, we know that when we want to create any deep learning model, it depends, of course, like with quality of data, size of the data, but generally it's a good result. We will evaluate it using TensorFlow Keras metrics. And here, let's do some kind of tricky processes with my dataset. I just uploaded this picture, another picture. It's not inside of data. It's another picture I will show you now. It's this picture. Oh. Let me do it more quickly. Here it is. Here people picture. And I want to say to my program, can you tell me what kind of picture is this? What kind of type is this picture related with? And after like checking, predicts that class is set. Because if it's like bigger than 0.5, it should be set. That's why it predicts these people are like sad people face. And I want to save my model to this file, and it's saved to image classifier 0.85, and it's uploaded. It's already ready. Thank you for listening to my project, being part of it, and do not hesitate to use it. It's open source. I put it already Google Colab. Share it. Any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.